It is just before 5 a.m. in Ahmedabad, India. Emergency crews are working through the night at the scene of the country's worst airline crash in decades. An Air India jet bound for London, England, crashed Thursday afternoon local time shortly after takeoff, killing all but one of the passengers on board, and among those who died, a Canadian. CBC News has confirmed the identity of that Canadian, Dr. Nirali Patel, a dentist from Mississauga. She leaves behind a husband and a young child. The news hits close to home for our next guest. Don Patel is a family friend of Nirali Patel and a community leader, and he joins us from Toronto. And thank you for joining us at what must be a very difficult time. How did you first learn about this crash?
Well, early morning, I got a call from a friend of mine who is a common with both families around 6:30s, looking for some advice or guidance that what should we do in these scenarios, how we can have the confirmation that it was Nirali indeed on the plane. Yes, the list came out or the news came out, but they wanted to confirm that, yes, indeed, the Nirali was on that plane boarded, as even though they know that it will take months and days probably to identify the actual persons there. That's how the call came in, and that's how I got the news to start with.
Yeah, and tell me a little bit about her.
Well, I didn't meet Nirali in person after a while, but being in the community and being involved into the Gujarati community, Ahmedabad is hour and 15 minutes from my town where I live. It's one of the busiest airports in the state of Gujarat. Lots of Gujarati community people has a connection with that Manchester of Gujarat. So this is how we all were connected, and I got to connect with her brother and the parents who is living in Brampton-Caledon border. And as we speak right now, they already boarded on the plane via Emirates to fly to India this afternoon. So husband, their 2-year-old son, her brother, and father and mother all are on their way to India. And we know that how shocking it will be for them to see what has happened back home.
And for you, knowing this area, this city, this airport, what's it been like for you during the day, besides the loss of somebody who you have contact with through the community? But as you've watched the footage from back home, how have you been reacting?
Well, it is definitely one of the most congested city in state of Gujarat, very vibrant, very energetic, which is a business hub, and nobody would have imagined that the plane would take off and not even go a little further and will dive down. Most of the footage, people first thought that it was crashed at the time of landing, but then after the news came in, also there was the news came in, their ex-CM, meaning ex-premier of that state, was also in that flight flying to London, UK to meet his daughter. So more shocking news came out that just the recent chief minister of that state was also in that plane. Then we heard about the only one Canadian was on board, and then realized that after the list came out that it was Dr. Nirali Patel, who lives with her husband in Etobicoke. So that's how we got connected. And it was devastating for the family, for the community, for the people, friends, whoever that known them. Very sweet girl. Nobody has thought that it would have been happen with her or anybody else on that complete flight.
All right, Don Patel, again, thank you very much for speaking with us and giving us a kind of a personal connection to the Canadian victim, Nirali Patel. Thank you.
Thank you.